AdvoCare marketed itself as a multi-level marketing company selling health supplements, energy drinks, and weight loss challenges. The company drew millions of consumers by promising dramatic weight loss results tied to its 24-day challenge and similar product bundles. Customers were encouraged not only to buy supplements, but also to recruit others into the system, turning it into a classic pyramid-style operation. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, later determined that AdvoCare misled participants with exaggerated income claims and unproven health benefits. Most people lost money instead of making it, while others spent hundreds on overpriced products with no unique scientific backing. In 2019, the FTC forced AdvoCare to pay $150 million in fines and banned it from multi-level marketing altogether. What seemed like a life-changing opportunity to lose weight and earn income turned out to be a massive financial trap for distributors and consumers alike, cementing AdvoCare's reputation as one of the largest weight loss scams in the U.S. Vemma Nutrition positioned itself as a wellness company selling energy drinks, nutritional supplements, and weight loss products. The brand targeted young people, often through flashy marketing that promised financial independence and a healthy lifestyle. Distributors were told they could make significant income by selling products and recruiting others into the network. In reality, the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) found that Vemma operated as an illegal pyramid scheme. Most participants earned little to nothing, while many lost thousands of dollars purchasing starter kits and maintaining monthly product purchases. The company also exaggerated health claims for its products, suggesting benefits like rapid weight loss and improved vitality without credible scientific proof. In 2015, the FTC shut down Vemma's pyramid structure and restricted its operations. The case became a high-profile example of how multi-level marketing schemes disguised as wellness businesses drained millions from hopeful recruits who were promised both better health and financial success. Sensa was marketed as a revolutionary weight loss system that allowed people to eat anything and still lose weight. The product came in the form of flavored crystals, often called sprinkles, that users would shake onto their meals. The company claimed these sprinkles enhanced taste and tricked the brain into feeling full sooner, leading to automatic weight loss without dieting or exercise. These claims, however, were never supported by rigorous clinical trials or credible scientific evidence. Despite this, aggressive advertising campaigns convinced consumers to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on Sensa products. In 2014, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, charged the company with deceptive advertising, noting that its weight loss promises were unsubstantiated and misleading. Sensa was ordered to pay $26.5 million in refunds to customers. The downfall of Sensa highlighted how easy it was for pseudoscience, slick marketing, and the public's desperation for quick results to fuel one of the biggest weight loss scams of the decade. Green coffee bean extract became famous after being promoted on daytime television as a miracle weight loss supplement. The pitch claimed that unroasted coffee beans contained chlorogenic acid, a compound supposedly capable of blocking fat absorption and accelerating metabolism. Manufacturers and marketers rushed to sell capsules, powders, and drinks featuring the extract, often backed by testimonials and clinical study references. However, the scientific backing quickly fell apart. The most cited study was later retracted due to unreliable methods and manipulated data. Despite the lack of credible proof, millions of bottles were sold to consumers hoping for effortless fat loss. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, eventually cracked down on several companies, including one major marketer that had to pay $3.5 million in refunds for deceptive advertising. Green coffee bean joined the long list of weight loss fads that promised quick, natural results but delivered little more than expensive disappointment, leaving countless consumers financially and emotionally let down. LeanSpa promoted itself as a breakthrough in natural weight loss, offering products like acai berry detox and colon cleanse. The company relied heavily on free trial offers, where customers would pay a small shipping fee and then supposedly test the product risk-free. In reality, the trials were a trap. Consumers were automatically enrolled in recurring monthly charges that drained hundreds of dollars from their accounts, often without their clear consent. LeanSpa also used fake news websites and fabricated customer reviews to legitimize its claims, making the scam look credible to unsuspecting buyers. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and state authorities eventually intervened, labeling LeanSpa's practices as deceptive and fraudulent. In 2014, The company and its owner were ordered to pay $7 million in restitution. LeanSpa became one of the most notorious examples of how weight loss scams exploit both aggressive billing schemes and the public's desperation for easy solutions, leaving victims financially devastated. HCG Platinum was marketed as a dietary supplement that used human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, a hormone produced during pregnancy, to promote rapid weight loss. The company sold drops and pills, claiming that when combined with a very low-calorie diet, users could lose significant amounts of weight quickly and safely. However, scientific studies and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) made it clear that HCG had no proven effect on weight loss. The dramatic results consumers experienced came almost entirely from severe calorie restriction, not the supplement itself. Worse, promoting such restrictive diets alongside unapproved hormone products posed serious health risks, including malnutrition and electrolyte imbalances. In 2011, the FDA and the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) jointly cracked down on HCG Platinum and other similar companies, ordering them to stop selling illegal HCG weight loss products. Despite the heavy marketing and widespread sales, the product's claims were completely unsupported, making it a costly and dangerous scam for consumers. HCG Diet Direct sold drops and supplements claiming to use human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, as a rapid weight loss aid. The company's marketing promised that combining their HCG drops with a very low-calorie diet would lead to fast, dramatic fat loss without hunger. In reality, the weight loss came entirely from starvation-level calorie intake, not from the hormone. HCG itself was never proven to reduce appetite or burn fat, and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) explicitly banned over-the-counter HCG weight loss products. Despite this, HCG Diet Direct sold its drops online, often through multi-level distribution and aggressive advertising campaigns. The Federal Trade Commission (FTC) flagged the company for making deceptive and unsubstantiated health claims, misleading consumers into believing they had found a safe medical shortcut. Many users also faced health risks such as weakness, dizziness, and nutrient deficiencies from following the diet. Ultimately, HCG Diet Direct's promises collapsed under regulatory action, exposing it as another multi-million-dollar scam in the supplement world. Roca Labs marketed its powdered supplement as a gastric bypass alternative that could supposedly help people lose massive amounts of weight without surgery. Customers were instructed to mix the powder with liquid to create a thick substance that expanded in the stomach, allegedly reducing appetite and food intake. The company charged hundreds of dollars for these products and promoted them as a medical-grade solution, despite having no credible scientific evidence to support the claims. What made Roca Labs especially notorious was not just the false promises, but also its aggressive tactics against unhappy customers. The company forced buyers to sign gag clauses that prohibited them from posting negative reviews online, threatening lawsuits against those who complained. In 2015, the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) filed a lawsuit, stating that Roca Labs misled consumers with deceptive health claims and illegally silenced criticism. The case exposed both the dangers of unproven supplements and the unethical business practices that amplified the scam. Skechers Shape-Ups were heavily advertised as toning shoes that could help people lose weight, strengthen muscles, and improve posture just by walking in them. The shoes featured a curved, rocker-bottom sole, which the company claimed would create instability, forcing the body to engage more muscles and burn extra calories. Celebrity endorsements and flashy commercials pushed the message that Shape-Ups were a shortcut to fitness without traditional exercise. However, independent studies found no evidence that the shoes provided any unique health or weight loss benefits compared to regular sneakers. In fact, some users reported injuries, including joint pain and stress fractures caused by the unstable sole design. In 2012, the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) charged Skechers with making deceptive claims and ordered the company to pay $40 million in refunds to customers. The scandal revealed how even big-name brands could exploit the weight loss industry by selling hope packaged in stylish footwear with false promises. The AbCircle Pro was sold as a home fitness device, promising users flat abs and rapid weight loss with just 3 minutes of exercise a day. The machine featured a sliding, circular motion that was marketed as a way to mimic aerobic and resistance training at once. Infomercials claimed users could burn calories at a rate comparable to running or doing intense gym workouts, all while sitting comfortably on the device. These promises quickly attracted millions of buyers, many of whom paid hundreds of dollars for the equipment. However, the claims were completely unsubstantiated. Fitness experts and regulators found no credible evidence that the AbCircle Pro could deliver the results it advertised. In 2012, the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) fined fined the marketers $25 million for false advertising and required them to refund dissatisfied customers. The case exposed how misleading exercise equipment ads, combined with exaggerated before and after photos, tricked people into spending money on ineffective products. TrimSpa gained widespread fame in the early 2000s, especially after celebrity spokesperson Anna Nicole Smith endorsed the product. Marketed as a dietary supplement for rapid weight loss, TrimSpa's key ingredient was Hoodia gordoni, a cactus-like plant claimed to suppress appetite. Advertisements promised dramatic fat loss without strict diets or exercise, drawing in millions of consumers. However, scientific evidence did not support Hoodia's effectiveness as an appetite suppressant, and most studies failed to show any meaningful weight loss results. Additionally, concerns arose about safety, since the supplement was linked to side effects such as increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and gastrointestinal issues. In 2007, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, fined the makers of TrimSpa $1.5 million for making false and unsubstantiated claims. After Smith's death and mounting regulatory pressure, the brand eventually disappeared from the market. TrimSpa stands as a prime example of how celebrity endorsements and aggressive marketing can push unproven weight loss products into mainstream success before collapsing. CortiSlim and its companion product CortiStress were marketed as weight loss and stress reduction supplements that targeted cortisol, a hormone released during stress. The company claimed that high cortisol levels caused weight gain, particularly belly fat, and that their pills could regulate this hormone to promote fat loss and improved health. Advertisements ran heavily on television, portraying CortiSlim as a scientifically backed solution to stubborn weight. However, there was no credible evidence that these supplements could alter cortisol in a way that led to significant or lasting weight reduction. In 2007, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, fined the company's marketers $12 million for false and deceptive advertising, highlighting that the scientific claims were grossly overstated or entirely fabricated. Consumers who bought CortiSlim or CortiStress often saw little to no benefit but paid premium prices for the products. The case showed how pseudoscientific jargon and hormone-based explanations were used to sell unproven weight loss formulas to desperate buyers. Body Solutions became widely known in the early 2000s for its evening weight loss formula, a liquid supplement advertised as a product that let people lose weight while they slept. The marketing claimed users only had to drink the formula before bedtime and then avoid eating for 3 hours prior to sleep. Commercials promised effortless fat burning overnight, without changes to diet or exercise. These claims attracted hundreds of thousands of buyers, making the product a multi-million-dollar success. However, investigations by the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, revealed that the formula had no scientifically proven ability to cause weight loss. In reality, any minor results came from the fasting requirement before bed, not from the product itself. In 2004, the FTC fined the company $12 million for false advertising and deceptive practices. The case exposed how catchy slogans like "lose weight while you sleep" preyed on consumer hopes and became one of the era's most memorable weight loss scams. Pure green coffee supplements surged in popularity after daytime television doctors and marketers labeled green coffee extract as a miracle weight loss aid. The product was sold in capsules and powders, with claims that its chlorogenic acid content could block fat absorption, boost metabolism, and lead to rapid fat loss without dieting or exercise. Companies behind Pure Green Coffee heavily promoted fabricated clinical studies and used fake testimonials to lure consumers. In reality, the research was unreliable and later retracted due to manipulated data and poor scientific standards. Despite this, millions of dollars worth of supplements were sold to people chasing effortless weight loss. In 2014, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, filed complaints against Pure Green Coffee marketers, ordering refunds and penalties for deceptive practices. The crackdown revealed how quickly pseudoscientific claims could go viral when tied to trusted endorsements, leaving consumers with little more than expensive pills and shattered expectations of easy results. Chemin's International marketed a supplement called Nature's Nutrition Formula 1 as a revolutionary weight loss aid. The company claimed the product could burn fat, suppress appetite, and deliver fast, dramatic results. These bold promises were pushed heavily through advertising, with assurances that the formula was backed by science. In reality, the supplement had no credible evidence to support its claims, and the ingredients were not proven to produce meaningful weight loss. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, stepped in, charging Chemin's with making false and unsubstantiated health claims. In 1999, the company was ordered to pay $10 million in consumer redress. one of the largest weight loss settlements at the time. Beyond the fines, the case became a landmark in how the FTC cracked down on dietary supplement fraud. Consumers who had invested in Schemanz's product were left with little more than overpriced pills, highlighting how slick marketing and empty promises fueled yet another major weight loss scam. CortiSlim was a widely marketed weight loss pill promoted as a scientific breakthrough that targeted cortisol, the body's stress hormone. Advertisers claimed that high cortisol levels led directly to belly fat, and that taking CortiSlim could correct this imbalance, resulting in fast and lasting weight loss. The product was sold through infomercials and nationwide campaigns, convincing thousands of consumers to pay premium prices. However, the claims were false. CortiSlim had no proven effect on cortisol levels and no demonstrated ability to produce significant weight loss. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, filed charges, and in 2007, the marketers were hit with a $12 million fine for deceptive advertising. The case highlighted how pseudoscientific explanations and hormone buzzwords were used to mislead the public into buying unproven products. While CortiSlim briefly flourished in the supplement market, it ultimately became a prime example of how aggressive advertising paired with fabricated science fueled a multi-million-dollar scam.